wanted to kind of go over a situation that comes up all the time in real estate for buyers and sellers. And basically, this calculator can kind of show you how to get through the situation and actually come up with a win-win or a solution for both parties. So let's suppose that you have a buyer and they have a property that they're interested in. Right now, the list price is $400,000. Right now, they're going to be putting down 20%, and with that, the principal and interest ends up being 16, 69, 27, based upon an estimated, let's say, 4.75 interest rate, which will be on the pre-qualification letter. So let's say that right now that payment is too high and that they are not comfortable in making that payment. So what they're asking a buyer's agent to do is to actually lower the offer to, let's say, $380,000. So again, it's still going to be 20% down, and with that a $380,000 offer, now the principal and interest payment is going to be $1,585.81. So right now the seller loss is going to be $20,000, which as a buyer's agent, sometimes that can be a very difficult pill to swallow in trying to explain to the seller and the seller's agent that your buyer's wanting to make a significantly lower than market price offer. So here's the solution. This calculator will actually show you what the interest rate needs to be in order to have the exact same monthly payment as if that price reduction had occurred and keeping the purchase price the same. So in this case, it ends up being 4.312%. So at that point, you have the pre-approval letter. That pre-approval letter is going to state the interest rate on it. Right now, that states at 4.75%. However, you need 4.312%. So at this point, either the buyer's agent or the listing agent can contact the mortgage company and say, hey, listen, how much is it going to cost to pay down in points in order to buy that rate down to 4.312%. So let's just hypothetically say you call me, I as a loan officer, I'm running the numbers, I'm like, pricing right now shows that that's going to cost 2 points. So right now, the cost is $6,400 to buy that rate down based upon this scenario. And so now, as a seller is going to have a much easier time taking into consideration a price reduction of $6,400 as opposed to reducing the price by $20,000. Ends up having a much higher likelihood of being able to move forward. So the seller savings ends up being $13,600, and the buyer is actually achieving their objective, which they care about most, which is that monthly payment. It needs to be in a range to where they're going to be comfortable with it, and so they told you that they're going to be comfortable at $1,585. Now with that permanent rate buy down, you're basically at $1,585 again. So this is a great strategy to use if you're working with buyers and sellers and they're having trouble kind of finding that common ground. Use this rate calculator. It's a great way to kind of plug in all of the data. All you have to do at that point then is call me, ask me what the points are going to be required to be paid in order to get the interest rate, which is in the green box, and it'll basically calculate everything else out for you. In any case, if you have any questions on this calculator, please feel free to give me a call. I'd be more than happy to answer questions and help you out. Again, Marcel with Guaranteed Rate. Best number to reach me is 972-672-3246, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.